Hi, Jane Nicole here from Love to Be Beautiful. And I'm so glad that you joined me today because we're going to be talking about worthlessness, okay? I know that I've struggled with that, and I'm sure plenty of you have too, and probably silently if you're anything like me. You lay in bed at night and you go over your day or what somebody said to you, or maybe some expectations you've had for where you should be in your life right now, and you're like, I'm just worthless. I can't do anything right. And like, why am I here? So, first, let's talk about what worthlessness is. And it's a feeling or a belief of your lack of value, your lack of importance or usefulness. Okay. And what to remember about this is that you're not feeling worthlessness. What you're really feeling is maybe some disappointment in your unmet potential. Okay. And guess what? That leads me into my first topic, which is your state of being. Okay. You can change your state of being, and that's a solution for you to not feel unworthy or worthless. If you're feeling bad about where you are in your life, if you're not having the type of relationships that you want with people, even with your kids, I struggle sometimes with my kids, like, why won't they listen to me? But the better that I'm getting and the more that I'm taking care of myself, I'm able to deal with them better and deal with those things that are in my way that are blocking my state of being from being what I want it to be, okay? So the next thing is comparison. So this is one of my favorite ones because I cringe every time this happens. It's like, do you ever run into somebody you know or meet someone new and they ask you, so what have you been up to, or what do you do for a living? And if you're not, a rocket scientist making, $1 million a year and living in your dream home and married to the perfect guy or have the perfect kids, or you're not exactly where you want to be, you're like dreading this question, right? I know I do. So what do? We lie, and or we're very brief, right? Oh, I'm doing great, or you change the subject. My mom's doing fine. How are you? How have you been? And you put it back on them, right? Because you don't want to talk about it. And these types of things come from what we're taught, right? Society has told us, okay, by a certain age, if you're a woman, you should have kids, and by a certain age, you should have this job and this career. And you're kind of demonized. You're danged if you do and danged if you don't. If you have kids, if you don't have kids, if you're married, if you're unmarried. And these feelings are attached to our worth, right? Why are we attaching those feelings to our worth? We shouldn't be doing that. We shouldn't be comparing ourselves to other people, because guess what? You're on your own journey. You're on your own time, and you're going to be able to meet your potential and meet your needs in your own way, okay? So we have to stop comparing ourselves to others if we want to feel less worthless. Okay, the next thing that I want to talk about is toxic people. Toxic people can 100% make you feel worthless because they may say something to you that gets down to your core. And sometimes the people who are closest to us are the ones that are toxic. So if you want to know if you're in a toxic relationship, here are some signs. They're judgmental, they have bad energy, they make you feel drained, they make you feel confused, and they never celebrate you, and they take more than they give, right? So the solution to this is twofold, okay? You have to either get out, get away from them, and you can do this by deleting them from your phone, deleting them from your social media. I know for me, I have totally obliterated my social media. I have deleted over 200 people. When I started working on myself, I started realizing like this person is negative, this person, is connected to an event or something else that made me feel bad. Delete. And sometimes these are neutral people, they're not necessarily, make you feel bad or good, but they may be connected to a person or a situation that was toxic, and you don't want to feel those triggers, okay? So you want to either get out with the toxic person, or number two is if you have to be around the toxic person, like a spouse or a close family member, you have to not take their attacks towards you, their judgments towards you, their bad vibe towards you personally, okay? And that's a little bit harder to do. So we're going to talk about that in a future video. But for right now, you can start deleting people off your Facebook and off your Instagram today. Goodbye. See ya. Don't need ya. Okay. So in conclusion, you feel unmet potential, not worthlessness. And you can change that. You can change your state of being. You can stop comparing yourself to other people. And you can get rid of toxic people. Okay? And what I want you to know is stop attaching your state of being to who you are. Okay? And if you're feeling like you're if you're having feelings that you're unworthy or worthless, then repeat this. You can say, I am a human being with infinite value that will never change. I am a human being and I have infinite value and that will never change. I will do the work to change my state of being if I don't like it. Okay? So you can repeat that if you're feeling unworthy. And remember that change starts with the woman in the mirror. So what I want you guys to do is leave a comment below, okay? Let me know what you love about yourself, but let me know some of those state of being things that you want to change. And what that does when you leave a comment, it creates a community and lets you know that you're not alone. There's probably a lot of other people who are struggling with what you're struggling with, okay? And so also I want you to like, share, and subscribe to this channel because you don't want to miss out, right? I'm going to be posting a lot of videos that will help you love to be you. And that's what this channel is about, okay? So remember that love to be you. And that's beautiful. All right. Bye-bye.